What is up, sports fans? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Fry and I am the host of the Sports by Fry YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing you a very special installment. I'm covering my first ever compare to pair. For a while now on the Sports by Fry site, I've been comparing athletes and determining once and for all which one reigns supreme. Today I'm looking at two dynamic power forwards from the NBA who were stars in the 21st century. Chris Webber helped the Sacramento Kings become a relevant basketball team, while Chris Bosh was a two-time champion with the Miami Heat. Make sure you subscribe to the Sports by Fry YouTube channel for more. Let's get started. On the surface, Chris and Chris were revolutionary players during their time in the league. Webber was a playmaking big man who helped the Kings, yes, the Sacramento Kings, become relevant in the early 21st century. Bosh was the stereotypical stretch big, spacing the floor with his long-range shooting, while still managing to tick the boxes as a generic power forward. It's tough to determine a clear winner when arguing who had a better career, but I gave it my best shot. Bosh or Webber? Who you got? Playing alongside LeBron James is always going to put a few more playoff wins on your resume. Just ask James Jones. Bosh managed just 2 first-round appearances off his own back while he was north of the border, albeit with a mediocre supporting cast. Webber didn't play in a huge amount of playoff games, but he did star for the Kings during his time, and arguably during the Sacramento Kings' most successful stretch as a franchise. At the end of the day, despite who their teammates were, Bosh was an integral part of Miami's 2 championship teams, and he deserves the slight nod in this category. This one is tough based on the different eras that both guys played in and the differences between their skill sets. Webber was more of a playmaker, and as a result he averaged more assists in his career than Bosh did. Amazingly, their career totals were just separated by 7 total points, highlighting how good Chris Webber was at scoring, despite playing 62 fewer games than Bosh. It's well known that Bosh had to sacrifice his scoring numbers a bit when he joined the Miami Heat, so that helps Chris Webber take out this category by a hair. Much like offense, this one is tough to pick a winner. Both Chris's were admirable defenders during their time in the league, but the offensive side of the ball was where they did their damage. Most of the numbers from their careers are similar on the surface, with Webber taking a slight advantage in the per-game averages. Considering the elite talent at the power forward spot that Webber was going up against nightly, and the fact that he managed to lead the league in rebounding at one point, gives him the slight win over Chris Bosh. There are plenty of clutch baskets, boards and blocks that Chris Bosh accumulated over his career, but his finest moment came on the offensive glass. Down 3 points with the shot clock turned off, Miami was on the verge of surrendering the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the Spurs in Game 6 of the 2013 Finals. That was until Bosh and Ray Allen connected. Chris Bosh snared an offensive rebound of a missed LeBron 3 and found Allen in the corner, who subsequently hit the now infamous three-pointer that forced OT. Without that rebound, Miami loses the championship and the legacies of everyone on the court play out differently. While Webber's most memorable occasion came in college when he called an unfortunate timeout for the Michigan Wolverines, his best moment came in better circumstances. His absurd stat line of 28, 14, 8, 7 and 4 in the 2000 playoffs against the future champion Lakers gets an honourable mention, but it doesn't take out the cake. Even though his finest moment came during an L, Webber joined Wilt Chamberlain as the only other player in history with 50 plus points and 25 plus rebounds in a single game when he played a 2001 game against the Indiana Pacers. Those numbers are hard to replicate in 2K, let alone in a real-life NBA game. As historic as Webber's line against Indiana was, Chris Bosh literally saved Miami Heat's 2013 championship. The argument is close, and Ray Allen's shot is more famous than Bosh's rebound itself. However, that board will be played on NBA highlight reels long after we're gone. Now things are starting to get interesting. Locked at 2 apiece, there isn't a clear winner for this section in my eyes. Sure, Webber made more All-NBA teams, and he sweeps the college basketball section, but Bosh had more than twice the number of All-Star nods, 11-5, and he claimed 2 NBA titles. While Bosh can claim the ultimate prize, the width of Webber's awards gets him over the line. Off the court, both men are universally respected and have had a great impact on the game of basketball. Weber went straight from his career into the booth and is one of the premier TV personalities still covering the game today. Bosh still hasn't had a lengthy post-basketball career, and there's still rumours surfacing that he's considering a comeback. Weber's legacy as one of, if not the best player in Sacramento Kings history, helps edge him over Chris Bosh's achievements with the Raptors, Miami Heat, and off the court combined. If we had have given Chris Bosh another 2 or 3 seasons at Miami, where he averaged, say, 17 points and 8 rebounds and chalked up a few more playoff appearances, this argument could be very different. However, that isn't the case, and being forced into an early retirement at the age of 33 holds him back from truly competing with Chris Webber. With a final score of 4-2, the end results are actually closer than the tally may reflect, and these two guys are incredibly similar in a lot of aspects. But make no mistake, Weber deserves the win. Just. Thanks for watching, sports fans. Be sure to comment down below who you think the winner is and give your suggestions for the players I should do in my next Compare the Pair video. Subscribe to the Sports by Fry channel for more, and until next time, peace.